What's up, guys? It's Monday, August 5th, and we're looking at some more MLB player props today over on Prizepicks. These lines are also available on sportsbooks and other apps. We had yet another winning day yesterday over in the DubClub. Not as much luck in the YouTube video, but looking to bounce back and hopefully catch some winners in these YouTube videos and just stay cashing over in the DubClub. We're on a really good run right now with a profit streak going, so let's continue that. But before we get into these plays for today's video, don't miss out on joining the DubClub. You guys can get it right now literally for free. There's a 2-day free trial down in my description that you can cancel at any time. The link is also down in my comment section if you want to get it that way too. I'm a consistent, profitable player over on Prizepicks. I'm over $5,000 of profit. People who sell their plays out there don't actually tell you how much they're winning, and they probably might not even be profitable at all. But you see here, I'm profit over $5,000 over on Prizepicks. On Sleeper, I'm over $1,300 of profit. You can also see that I'm profitable on Chalkboard, Underdog, and Sportsbooks as well. Profit on all of those. Don't miss out. 2-day free trial for my best package is down in my description. It also includes Discord chat where you can talk to me and other members about plays or whatever's going on. And one last thing before we get into these plays, if you want to research player props for yourself, I cannot recommend this tool enough. It's called Outlier, and there's a 7-day free trial linked down in my description. You can cancel it anytime. This tool I used every single day to research player props. It's how I find all the value that I like on a MLB slate. There's so much different data on this tool, and it's really, really awesome. It has a really good price too. It's only $20 a month, but like I said, it's a 7-day free trial down in my description that you can cancel at any time. They also have an app on the App Store you can download to research player props right from your phone. Use that promo link down in my description. Get that 7-day free trial. But now let's get to what you're waiting for, the free plays. Just play responsibly, natural risk. Leave a like on the video and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. The most important thing though is having those post notifications turned on, because that way you don't miss future uploads and you get in before some of these lines bump or get removed, things like that. So let's hop in here. The first player prop I like today is going to be actually Ketel Marte. There's a couple of props I like for him as long as they get put up on the Prizepicks board, but starting off here, if you're watching this late at night, I do like Ketel Marte over 8 hitter fantasy score. You can find this at 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs and things like that on some other apps like Sportsbooks. I'm okay with the over 2.5. It's like a plus 115. You can take it for him to have a hit if you want to get a hit lay going. But overall, I think one of the closest categories I like for him as well is to just him to have a run today. This one is also really, really awesome. But you take a look here, he's over his fantasy score in 48% of games so far this year. He's actually over his fantasy score though in 5 of his last 6 games on the road. So he's been really, really good in away games. If you look at how he's been in away games, he's over in 50%. If you take a look at games where they win because they are favored in today's game, he's actually over since 61% of games. In games where they win on the road, over 69% of games. Some really awesome looking splits right there. But overall, he's just been better overall against left-handed pitching by far. Take a look at how he's been against left-handed pitching. He has a 357 batting average versus left-handed pitching, which is absolutely massive. Hard hit percentage is about 50%, which is amazing. WRC plus is through the roof as well. There's a lot of really, really good stats here for Ketel Marte. And against the pitch mix that Logan Allen throws, he's actually been good, really, really good against as well. He throws a fastball about 48.2% of the time. He's a 445 on-base average against that. Against a slider, 468. Against a changeup, 338. So these two pitches right there, he will absolutely kill. I expect him to get on base quite a few times today against Logan Allen and the Cleveland Guardians. So overall, Ketel Marte, he's a lot better against lefties. He's been hot. He's been really, really good as of late, especially with that hitter fantasy score over on Prizepicks. And the splits look awesome to me as well. He's good in away games. He's good when Arizona wins. A lot of really, really good looking things today about Ketel Marte, which is why I like him for a lot of stats today, but more specifically, the over 8 hitter fantasy score over on Prizepicks. All my official plays will be over in the DubClub. So again, don't miss out on joining that. We have some more free plays to talk about, but before we go any further, don't miss out on joining Chalkboard. You guys can get a first on deposit up to $100 with promo code DOMG. Link to join Chalkboard is down in my description. Chalkboard has some of the best payouts out there for sure. They also have alt lines for pretty much every single stat. Like right now, you can get Zach Gallen down to 3.5 strikeouts, up to 5.5 strikeouts. You can get Logan Allen down to 2.5 strikeouts, up to 4.5 strikeouts. A lot of really, really awesome things about this app. They also have promos and boosts and things like that all the time on this app. So it's really, really awesome. And the next player prop that I'm going to talk about is actually going to be on Chalkboard. The next player prop I want to talk about is actually going to be Wilson Contreras. So I like Contreras a lot here. Mainly though, we did this one yesterday. He got on base twice. His team cannot get him in for a run or an RBI. So what I like today is if you were to pair this one with another play, that's going to be Wilson Contreras to just have a hit today. Also, if you are on Prizepicks, I don't mind for him to have a run in today's game. I don't think it's a terrible spot for Wilson Contreras, but it's right now it's just on Prizepicks at half a run. A little bit later, he will be on the board at half a hit. I do like that, of course, as well. That's what I'm playing here as well. But you can pair this one with Ketel Marte's fantasy score for him to just have a hit, or hits, runs, and RBIs on the sportsbook, no matter where you guys are. For example, on Chalkboard, you do Ketel Marte over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs RBIs with Contreras to have a hit. That'll pay out a 2.7x. Really nice looking payout there. But anyways, why do I like Willson Contreras today? Let's take a look at how he's been against lefties, because this is why I like Willson Contreras so much. You see here that he's over his hits, runs, and RBIs at 54%, against left-handed pitching over in 63%. Let's take more look at the hit here. He has a hit in 76% of games, but against left-handed pitching, that bumps up to 84%. He's very, very good in those types of games. It's just the Cardinals as a whole are not a very, very good team at, especially offensively. They have decent pitching for the most part, but their offense kind of sucks, especially against lefties most of the time. But Contreras, he's their lefty masher, man. And we saw the issue with that yesterday with the hits, runs, and RBIs. His team cannot give him those run and RBI chances, despite getting on base twice against them, including one hit. He also has a really, really good history against Sean Manaea. He has 6 plate appearances against him with a 667 batting average. That is 4 hits right there, as you can see. Slugging is at a 2. That's absolutely insane. He's been killing him just in his entire career. He's been killing lefties this entire season. I love the spot today for Willson Contreras. Have to find a way to play him, man. I like his hits, runs, and RBIs, like I said earlier. I like for him to just have a hit if you want to pair with something. I like a lot of Willson Contreras today. Another guy I like today is going to be Lourdes Gurriel. So I love Lourdes Gurriel, especially against these lefties like I've kind of talked about. We're just going with a lot of guys playing lefties in this video here, but I like him over 6 runs and RBIs. It's a little bit juiced, but again, if you were to pair this one with Willson Contreras to have a hit, it would actually give you a pretty good payout. But this one is not on the Prizepicks board right now, but a little bit later it could end up being a Green Goblin on the board, which I would actually like. Let's take a look though at why I like Lourdes Gurriel here. Pretty much for every stat, you can do a hit lay with him and Contreras. You could do him to have a run in this game, RBI. I like it all really. Total bases is another really, really good one, by the way, as well for the total bases. I think this one's a really, really good prop as well. Either one of these I think is really, really good. We'll talk about both his hits, runs, and RBIs and his 1.5 total bases. I'll touch on both of those here, but the hits, runs, and RBIs, he's already over in 59% of games. Against left-handed pitching, he's over in 74%. Like we said earlier, the Diamondbacks are favored in this game, and against left-handed pitching, in wins, he's over in 88%. He's had a hit in all but one game against left-handed pitching. He's been very, very good, just his team did not help him out in the most recent game against a lefty that they won. So if you take a look at the total bases, though, you don't really have to focus on teammates or anything like that with total base props, which is kind of nice. Against left-handed pitching, he's over in 63% of games. And usually they win against left-handed pitching, he has still been very, very good. Over in 15 out of 17 games, only missing this twice. Part of the reason I'm targeting so many Diamondbacks here, by the way, is just because Logan Allen is not a very good pitcher. He has a 5.67 earned run average right there. Not very good. His ERA is very, very bad. And, you know, these Diamondbacks, they love to play those lefties, Ketel Marte and Gurriel specifically, especially Gurriel. So I really love taking Gurriel against these lefties, especially ones that are not very, very good. And against the pitch mix here, you know, he's throwing that 48.2% of the time. The fastball, 308 on-base average against that. The slider, 295. Changeup, 206. But hopefully he does end up mixing in that cutter a little bit more than the changeup or the slider, because he does have a 458 on-base average against that. So overall, I love the spot for Gurriel. He's probably my favorite of all of these, I would say. I do like Contreras to have a hit, obviously, but that's just super, super juiced, meant to be used as a pair. So really, I like both these spots here. Gurriel and Contreras probably the most. I'm not done with the free plays quite yet, but one last reminder to join the DubClub. You guys can get it right now for 2 days for free. Just use the link down in my description. Cancel it at any time. Prizepicks profit over $5,000. I'm a consistent winner when it comes to Prizepicks. You also get the tool Outlier down in my description. It's a 7-day free trial. You can cancel it any time. Absolutely love this tool. Get it for yourself 7 days for free. But let's talk about some more free plays today. This is going to be over on the daily grind tools. This right here is the Optimizer. It shows us some of the best expected value plays. So right now on Prizepicks, if we click on the refresh button, pulls most updated value plays. Right now, Tyler Fitzgerald is favored over 7.5 fantasy score on Prizepicks. He's on the Giants there. They like him over his fantasy score, projected for about 8.6 over on DraftKings. I'm recording this late night, so of course there's a lot of CSGO value on the board that you can find without having to do any research really whatsoever. So if you want this tool for yourself, use the link down in my description, click on the fantasy bundle and scroll down, and promo code DOMG will get you 25% off. Thank you for watching. I'll see you hopefully in tomorrow's video. Let me know if you guys like these late uploads. I personally think I will like them. It's just kind of a first look on the Prizepicks board, getting these videos up about 12 hours earlier and posting my main plays over in the DubClub. I think I do kind of like this format. Let me know if you guys like it or if you guys want the more official plays a little bit later in the day. Watch this video right here to see how I made over $5,000 on Prizepicks.